What's going on, everybody? So today I want to talk to you about just changing things up, and I'm just switching things up in my routine and just what I'm doing. So for the past 10, 11 years, I've been training very bodybuilding style, power building style, very, starting my workouts very heavy, going higher rep, increasing volume, just training like a bodybuilder to increase just trying to train for aesthetics. I haven't trained to be an athlete, trained like an athlete since, I was in football and I was practicing, and even then I was still training like a bodybuilder with just some more explosive movements. And just lately I felt very complacent with my training, and I felt just not as motivated, kind of bored. And that to me, I was talking to you all about that in my video about the half natty lighting and the angles and explaining the demotivation. And I've been doing that, and it's been helping, and it's been working, and I feel a lot more motivated, but I still feel a little complacent. So I decided as of a week ago, I'm actually gonna start doing MMA training. And does this mean I'm gonna do an MMA fight? I don't freaking know. Maybe, eventually. I am obsessed with UFC. I'm obsessed with MMA training. I love jiu-jitsu. I love kickboxing. I love Muay Thai. Everything about mixed martial arts, I'm pretty much obsessed with it. Mixed martial arts, animals, bodybuilding, eating right, all of those things, I love it. And so this is just one thing that ever since I was in middle school, I've been obsessed with UFC and MMA, but I never really had the money to do it. I didn't grow up in a very rich family, or that we had a lot of money to just kind of spend on things that we wanted to do. So I never had the opportunity to train at an MMA gym or learn MMA. So now that I am fortunate enough to be financially in a situation where I'm comfortable, I decided, I'm gonna start doing it. And I did my first week of classes, and it's fun. It's very hard. It's challenging. I'm not good at it, and that makes it fun. That's the thing that a lot of people, they get comfortable and they get complacent, and they do the same thing over and over and over again, and they feel like they're just, I don't know, they're nervous to change it up and do something different. It doesn't have to be a completely different sport, but if somebody's always training like a bodybuilder, that sometimes they get nervous and they don't want to train like a powerlifter, or they don't want to try CrossFit, or they don't want to try just something different. In my opinion, if you're feeling complacent and you feel like what you're doing is just repetitive and you're not excited anymore, you're not actually pumped every day and motivated to go do what you're doing, maybe it is time that you need to change it up, try something different. And so I'm speaking right now that this is what I'm doing. I'm still going to be training bodybuilder style a couple times a week, but my main focus right now is going to be altering and switching over to MMA style training. And so I don't really know what that even means really. I'm just changing my training, so it's a lot more cardio based. I am doing a lot more cardio. I'm still lifting weights, like I said, but just going to be doing a lot more cardio in terms of punching, kicking, grappling, wrestling, all of these things. And what I love about it is I am not good at it, and good at the technical aspect of it, but when I try to do something new, I put my 110% effort into it. I ask a ton of questions, and I work my fucking ass off. And so I'm really excited to see how good I can get at this in the next 6 months to a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever. Just see my personal progression. And it's cool learning new things every single day when I go to class, and it's just fun. So this is end of week 1 of my MMA style training. Right now I'm just doing kickboxing and jiu-jitsu, but it's cool. And it's cool because both of the people that are training classes were actually, one person is in the UFC, and the other person fought on The Ultimate Fighter, and he was one of my favorite fighters on The Ultimate Fighter, and he could very well get into the UFC. That's the kickboxing instructor, and the jiu-jitsu instructor is the one that is in the UFC. So it's really cool. I'm pumped about it. I'm excited. And if you guys have any questions for me, or if you guys are doing the same thing, or any of you are into that kind of stuff, let me know. I just want to fill you all in and let you all know the whole point of the video, if you can take anything away from it on top of me just filling you in on my life and what I'm doing, is don't be afraid to try something new. And especially when you try something new, don't be afraid to suck at it. And I know that's kind of harsh, but you can't expect when you start something to be a pro. And that's the same thing with all of you that are getting into weightlifting. Don't expect to look like somebody that's been doing it for 20 years when you've only been doing it for a year. Somebody that's been training for 10 years and competing for 10 years, and this is your first year. You can't expect to look like them and be where they are. You have to know that it's okay to be a beginner, and it's okay to fail, and it's okay to just not be at the top of whatever you're doing. So anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling about this. I'm really excited about the experience. Right now I'm going to train bodybuilder style, but I just wanted to let you all know and fill you in of what I'm doing. And if you have any questions, like I said, let me know. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, comment below, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.